We got Vegas Underground. Let's get into it.
Underneath Las Vegas, there is approximately 200 miles of tunnel network. These tunnels have become a secret world for the so-called mole people.
Anybody that hasn't come
Mole
out
people is a
and
crazy
seen
name for them.
I don't know if I want to meet them. It might not be civil. These tunnels are seven floors
So
down.
I've been to Vegas one time. And me and the homie went to one of the hotels that I know is the location to where you can get into the underground tunnels. Did we see them? No.
Millions of people visit
Did I go
Las
looking?
Vegas
No.
every year, but many don't know what exists just
Vegas?
below this desert paradise.
Fun
The
time.
endless darkness has
I
slowly
wanna go
altered
back
the
to
way
Vegas.
people think and behave.
I got shot in the head with a gun.
Oh, wow.
Somebody died right where we were standing last night.
Some of them were
Yeah,
even
some
born
people
into
really
this
live
dark world.
in these type
people
of conditions.
have no IDs, and they hide in these tunnels to stay away from the law.
The police radios and stuff would not work down here.
So what you're looking at is a map of the tunnels in Las Vegas. There's about 1,500 people that live in that system.
1,500.
tunnels have their own names,
Wow.
like neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
Nobody on the street level knows what is going on underground. We are about to dive deep into the tunnels, which are connected to many other tunnels. Let's descend into darkness where these tunnel people have built their lives.
This is the Narcan, the nasal spray. So if you see somebody overdosing, you can hit them with this, and it'll bring them back. You get 30 minutes.
The tunnels
to
is
start to
that
call an
wild.
ambulance. Super
They
easy.
need
Pop it
Narcan
out,
on them.
right in the nose.
We can't just walk in unless we're with Rob, who survived 5 years down here.
Okay.
The entrance is
Yeah.
blocked with metal bars to stop people from
You can,
entering
obviously
and to
can't go in
keep
there unless
trash
you
out
go with
during
somebody
floods.
that know.
What is the worst thing that happened to you in tunnels?
Probably the flood that we had a few years ago when I lost two of my best friends.
The
Oh,
ground in
wow.
Las Vegas is extremely hard, so rainwater can't soak into the soil the way it normally would. To prevent flooding
So if
on
it
the
floods,
streets,
how they
these
get out
tunnels
that
were built
joint?
to direct water under the city. So when it rains, the water rushes straight into the tunnels where people are
Yeah.
living. Even on a sunny day
And
in
if
the
it got
city,
those
a
floodgates
rainstorm
on it, how they
15
get out?
miles away in the mountains can send a flood rushing down these tunnels in minutes. Every time this sudden disaster hits, people in this massive underground city lose their lives to drowning.
A lot
Oh,
of tragedy.
wow.
We ran into Nate first. He warned us not to enter the tunnel.
I stay away from the deep parts of the tunnel.
What is the reason for that?
Just because the unknown. I don't know what's
Okay.
down there. It gets smaller and smaller as you get to where you got to crawl. From
How
where
do
I
they
know
deal with the
these
risk
tunnels
of
are
the
seven floors
drowning?
down. You imagine. There's rooms off in these tunnels, that service rooms that anybody could be in there. You know, you'd be kidnapped, killed, tunnel hostage, burnt alive. It don't matter.
Oh, wow.
Whatever danger hides deep in the tunnels, Toby has faced it.
I'm back here in the dark, you know what I mean? Dark, dark.
What is the worst thing that happened to you down in these tunnels?
I got
Yeah,
attacked
but-
one time, like 3 Cuban dudes. One of the guys came in my spot with the damn machete. He was one of the top dog dudes.
Oh, wow.
But I handled my own, so I had a basket and I took it in there, threw it on its side, stuck poles in it, made one of them little Maltese cocktails. It's the only thing that saved me.
He made a
Stepping
Molotov
into someone's
cocktail
territory.
out of basket. And threw that joint in Guyver something real quick.
Flashlights? I'll check and see if I got one in my bag.
And then what? These people is coming in there
Everything going good?
and
The
disrupting
woman,
their home.
possibly under the influence of
Okay.
the substance, asked for Narcan.
If you actually know how to navigate, you
He
can make
with
it
somebody
all
that's
the way
actually doing good work
underground
though,
in
at
the
least.
tunnels without ever coming up
It's
to the
not
surface.
just an
It can be done if you know the
exploitive.
tunnel system well enough. So they're
It's
all
just for
basically
us,
connected.
you know,
Eventually, they are
touristic
passageways.
for the
pleasure.
most part.
This labyrinth may not look like a home to you, but stepping into their spots
I
without
wouldn't go
warning
there.
could get us into serious trouble. Some of them
Like
are
I watched this
armed, and
video,
don't hesitate
but
to use it.
IRL,
You can hear the cars.
I would never be in a situation to see this jump, so it's cool to get this inside look.
We're in the middle of the city right now, and they're literally driving over the heads of people that are living underground.
One of the rarest points that we see sunlight.
Here it is, the city. A life they're not part of, only able to watch from the underground.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of an illusion that hides everything. A few steps later,
I
we
really
saw the
wonder how
famous
close it
Caesars
is to the
Palace
city.
Hotel
There
through
it
the metal
is.
grate. Above,
They can see
Nevada's
the actual
casinos make over
casinos.
$15 billion a year. Below, people live in death traps of the city.
So twice a day, the hotels drop their filtration systems. That's why it hasn't rained in forever, but it's still wet.
Oh, so that's the sewage?
The smell.
Hey,
Smell
yo.
is very bad. In certain tunnels, water flows in from the city's drainage system, and some people use it to take showers.
What type of is that clean? I hope it's
There are
clean
many
water. It
tunnels
look
around
clean.
here. Without our guide, we cannot come here. One wrong turn.
No, you can't
you're
go there without
lost.
no guide.
Someone left a note. Rest in peace. And there's a cross here. Apparently, someone has passed on the spot.
Wow.
A lot of bicycles.
He might build them and sell them.
Oh,
Because bikes are like cars out here. It's the only way of transportation. You have to have a bike to go anywhere. Otherwise, you have to walk
That's
all
like
the time.
Fallout.
It's a nightmare.
It's like
inside
real
the
life
tunnel
Fallout
takes a lot of
Vegas
time, I
down
guess.
there.
Yes. I lived down here 2.5 years. I never used a flashlight.
how did you find your way?
Yeah, how would you see in there without a
Put my
flashlight?
hand on the wall. And your memory. You know where everything is in your tunnel. It's your house. It's exactly the same thing out here.
You run your hand on the wall and just walk, no flashlight.
When I heard a voice echo through the tunnel, it hit different. This dark, damp tunnel that gives me goosebumps is actually where some people feel the safest and live.
That
Here he
is true.
At first glance,
Some people
it
might
looks
just
like
feel
clutter,
super
but
comfortable
to Tony,
down there.
every single item is essential to his survival.
I've been in these tunnels for 6 years, and there has been times where we've had good people here, and it was a sense of community. But now we've got some people
Tony,
here that don't
how
give a
you
shit
survived the
about nothing but
floods?
yourself. You know,
6 years?
They're bullies. Some asshole over there started a fire because he's just a mean dude.
The fire didn't hurt Tony, but nearly took the life of his only companion, his cat.
This one right here was burnt from the tip of her nose to the tip of her
Damn,
tail.
not the
5 days
cat.
later, she's still hanging in there, thank God.
Whoever would do that is fucked up.
We have certain areas that we go to the bathroom, and she's usually a 5-gallon bucket. We put a bag in it. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5
Okay,
years?
obviously you gotta keep it
Right
clean
here.
down that junk.
But
Separate
I
out
hope
your
not. I
your
don't
toilet
plan
from
on
your living.
being here for the rest of my life.
living
I'm
situations,
57
your
years
living
old. I'm getting
area.
old. I just haven't been ready.
After guiding us 10 minutes into the tunnel, Tony wanted to return to his spot. We handed him a week's worth of supplies and kept walking deeper into the tunnels.
And there's so much randomness that could happen. Anybody could just decide to come down that tunnel
How
and
deep
steal
in
from
the
you,
tunnel
or
are
take
y'all?
your stuff, or attack you, and then disappear. And who would know, right? It's not like it's happening on the streets where you're laying there and somebody could see you and call the cops.
And
like
then
down here, it's
how
like
it worked,
another
like he
layer
got
of
his
not
spot
knowing
in the
what could ever
tunnel, but
happen.
some
You could
people
be
still
peaceful
walk through
now
his
and come
area.
back in 2 hours, and the wrong person walks through, and it could be hell, you know?
As we go deeper and deeper, the less we know about what we'll come across ahead. In these harsh conditions, some tunnel dwellers make pans out of aluminum and use hand sanitizer as a heat source to cook their meals.
Wow. Hand sanitizer and heat is what I'm just thinking about.
There are a lot of rats there.
Yes, there are.
Using hand
The voice
sanitizer to
echoed
heat up
ahead,
the food.
and we followed it.
I'm cuckoo bananas crazy, and I came to check on my mother in Vegas and fell for a local. We ended up here. These are my people.
How long have you been down here?
About
You came to
5
visit.
years or so.
How long do you
It's
plan to stay
been
here?
staying there for 5 years.
At least today. I don't plan much farther than today.
What is the worst things about tunnels?
Probably the lack of plumbing.
She enjoys
the dark
it.
is rough sometimes.
She got to a certain extent. She's
Can't
been there
just
5
sit in the
years.
dark. I get a little bit panicky still, like I'm a little kid.
Darkness is not just
She
the
don't-
absence
she
of
don't
light.
like the darkness.
It's
Then
like
why you
an
down
entity
there?
that covers you
She
and
said she
erases
fell in
you
love.
from the world. Tunnel people usually
I don't see
survive
how that
through
happens.
stealing and dumpstering.
I don't see myself getting a woman that love that in love with me.
Such as
That she want to go be a bum with me.
coppers.
That's
do you
some-
do things like that?
I collect what the drunk tourists abandon. They
That's some
go
game
to
right
Louis
there.
Vuitton and they pay $3,000 for a T-shirt, and then they win $100 on a slot machine, and they get so excited.
Ain't
they
no program
jump
that I
up and
wanna
down,
sign
and
up
they leave
for.
their
They
$3,000
can have that.
purchase right there to go cash in their winnings, and they remember that they spent that money, 2 days later, because they've been day drinking in the sun, and they plan to lose $10,000 a day while they're here.
What do you think of people
Who planning to lose
thousands of
$10,000 a day
for
in Vegas?
machines?
What she
It's the
talking about?
American way. Decadence and excess and debauchery, and this is why people come here on vacation.
Damn.
Then Beverly showed up in the darkness.
For how long have you been down here?
Probably 8 or 9 years.
How is the situation
Wow.
here when it rains?
Horrific. Very scary. I've been caught up in it twice, and one of the times I really didn't think I was going to make it out.
What do you think about Las Vegas City?
A lot of it's almost like wallpaper, like it's just made to look good, These big casinos aren't built on winners.
Do you change your spots
Okay.
time to time, or do you always stay
So
right here?
Oh, no,
flooding
they
is
change.
bad.
What is the hardest thing about tunnels?
She packed years of disappointment into one word.
The people.
The people?
Even this deep down, there's stuff all over. Some of it was probably
The
brought in
people
by
is the worst
flood.
part of the
Some
tunnels.
carried in with shopping carts. After
Another
walking
woman
for
said the
another 20
sewage.
minutes, we came across an eerie shadow stretched across the wall.
Don't shoot. We don't mean any harm.
Before we go further in the tunnel, I want to share how my Heritage DNA kit helped me discover my roots. I was the first to exist 2 new people in a year. During the break could ever learn how your genetics influence more. So relatives, fine. Let's to the tunnel and see what is waiting for a limited time using the code ROOT. Tunnel and see what is waiting for us in the dark.
Look at this trash.
Hey there. How are you?
We
Richard
first
do a
offered
little
him some
cliffhanger.
supplies, then he invited us into his tent.
This is where this guy sleeps. He puts his clothes here. This is his table, kind of workstation.
6 years ago, I moved to
It's
Vegas.
a dark
slowly,
figure, and it was a
my
black
parents
man.
died in 2018. It's the 2 years
That's
I've been
fucked
down
up.
here, if not more. So,
How do you find water and food?
I go turn on the fire hydrant right around the corner from here. I have my food stamp card, but if I really, really have to, I'll go steal food.
How do you stay safe in this tunnel?
Like everywhere else, you just gotta watch your back.
There's a scar on your forehead. What happened?
I got hit in the head with a 2x4 and
Shit.
got 11 stitches.
In here?
Yeah,
What was the reason?
over a bike. Bikes are a
Damn.
hot commodity in this area, and a lot of people need them, you know.
Have you ever seen someone at the moment their life was taken?
Unfortunately, yeah. I remember hearing somebody come in and 2
Black
shots
man.
go off. He got hit in his back and in his neck. And before I knew it, he was standing right in front of me with a white t-shirt on that was turning red really fast. It was his brother who shot him.
The psychology of being down here in the
What?
darkness must be really hard.
Some people can't take it. There are people out there that haven't seen the
How
light of
do
day
you do
and
it?
never will. People that turn gray down here, like,
Really?
yeah, I've never seen anything like it. At night, it sounds like there's people walking, like right outside your tent. And most
How?
of the time, I've gone out there and there'd be nothing.
How?
You never know who you're gonna run into down
That's
here.
all I'm wondering.
That's for sure.
It's like, how y'all do that shit?
Here in the dark, most of them lose their ID cards and never get them back. Without an ID, they can't apply for a job, rent a place, or access social services because they don't officially exist according to the system.
It's a roadblock. It's not really true. Yes, they need those things. But if I handed out IDs today to every single one of them, they'll still be here tomorrow. There's a lot of things happening at the same time. Traumas, mental health, all these things we need to address. I was like 2 years, 3 years homeless.
Thank
walking down the
God.
street,
Sometimes
I
you
saw
got-
3 people that I
Thank
knew
God.
having a sword fight in the middle of the night. I heard clang.
That
clang,
really
blood,
could be
it was all- I
your
looked at
life.
It was like nothing to me.
Couple-
That's what happens.
couple
out here. You
bad
become
decisions in your
traumatized
family
from these
history.
Situations.
Phil once lived in a house with
just
a
a
pool,
couple of
but
bad
after
decisions on your
retiring,
own.
life slowly pulled him underground.
The police radios and stuff would not work down here.
Wow.
So that lured a lot of people down here.
How long have you been in the
Oh,
tunnels?
if the
8 to
police
10
radios
years.
don't work,
What was the
if
worst
people
thing
know
that
that,
happened to you in the tunnels?
Possibly getting caught up into one of the floods that came
All right,
through.
well,
because,
he's saying that he
it
ended up with
takes
no-
about
no
10
crazy
minutes
crime.
For the water
If
to
that's
be
not his
about
craziest
8
thing.
feet high. We
the
have
water
no warning system telling us there's water coming.
takes 10
other
minutes
than
to go
hear the
8 feet
water
high.
itself. There used to be signs down here that said the current never lose, which is very true. We've lost quite a few people. The hardest things in the tunnels is losing the things you gathered over the years.
Just weeks after this interview, we got word that Phil passed away.
what?
As we walk through the tunnel, mineral deposits on the ceiling catch our eye.
So there's water that's leaking through. That's the calcium from the water.
These show that rain makes its way in again and again. Who knows how many times the flood destroyed homes and took lives. We're going ahead. Someone has created a memorial here.
Somebody passed away. Dixie Heart. There are ruins.
When it floods, they have 20 minutes to escape, if the current or floating debris doesn't trap them inside first.
Oh, wow.
This tunnel is full of puddles with a constant breeze blowing through.
Oh my God, here we
They
go
got
again.
20 minutes
The
to get
ground
out
is a
when it
mix
rains.
of sewage, trash, and human waste.
And I'm sure
And
they
now,
lose their
all
stuff
of it
when
is
they-
soaking
when it
into my
rains.
shoes.
Everywhere there's trash. And dead animals.
Yeah.
A dead rat. It is from a casino?
Yeah.
Oh my. Our feet are wet, but that's how we roll here. We have to keep going.
We are walking in this tunnel, going on and on to find Rob's old friend, who's been living down here for over 10 years. The moldy gray walls started to fill with color, and then we walked right into what looked like an underground art studio.
Someone built their own gallery down here.
Sad thing is, one heavy rain could wash it all away. Jay's tunnel is furnished with salvaged materials. There are all kinds of random stuff, a baby stroller, bags, toys, but everything is surprisingly well organized.
Yeah, my name's Jay. I live in the flood tunnels down here for like pretty much ever, like 8 or 9 years. I moved out here, all my luggage is stolen, my ID, everything. Basically welcome to Vegas with $27 in my pocket. There is really no safe anywhere. You'll get robbed by other homeless people, you'll get robbed by the police.
This is where each day begins and ends for him.
What happens when they come to them?
You go to jail.
What?
You go to jail for trespassing.
Whose property is this?
This is by state property. This is a flood zone. They put you in jail for anything. I went to jail the other night for being on the boulevard.
They are the undesirables. The government banned them from everywhere. People often see these individuals as potential criminals, but Jay is tired of the stigma. With time, he developed survival tactics.
There's really no food or water here. There's water in the back, I guess, but it's all like wastewater. I usually eat what people throw out. Everything you see here, I found in the trash.
How do you get shower here?
Basically with a 5-gallon bucket of water.
What exactly happened to your eye, if you don't mind?
Shot in the head with a .45. I don't remember none of that.
Shit.
What is the worst thing that happened to you?
4.5.
Probably the whole haunting situation, like shit following me. I mean, I've seen demons. It'll move stuff. It'll make stuff disappear. Like, I'll be laying on my bed. It'll move the bed. It'll mimic people's voices. It'll call, like, from outside.
Shit.
Call down
My
and
man
tell
got
them my
skits.
name. Just go in the back, hang out for 15 minutes with no flashlight. Tell me what you think.
What have you seen exactly?
Looks like a man, very thin, probably 6'5", got a very pointed nose, no arms or legs. It moves so smoothly. If it's totally pitch black, you can clearly see it. It's blacker than black. That's the thing that drops the temperature.
What are you planning for future? Where do you see yourself
That
in 10 years?
is mental health.
Dead. I don't know. Everybody's like 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
Every tunnel has its own identity, depending on who lives in it.
You can see a lot of needles here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent right now. Make sure I don't ever be homeless.
How is life here?
This ain't life.
Do you have contacts of your family?
Somewhat.
What do they think that you're doing right now?
They don't ask.
What did you do before you came to these tunnels?
Before I was in this situation, I was a family man. 2 boys, 1 girl. They still live out here. My son just turned 17 last month.
When is the last time did you see them?
10 years ago.
Oh. What is the worst thing that happened to you in these tunnels?
Somebody died right where we were standing last night.
Last night?
Last night.
Oh, wow.
OD. Life is precious. And short.
It's a lot
Nearly
of
7
pain,
out of
bro.
10
You can see
Americans
it.
live paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet. For many, it takes just one unexpected event to lose their financial stability.
A city like Vegas,
Oh my God.
it may not be hard to end up in that
the tunnels,
situation.
and you can see the Caesar's Palace on that side. This is a drama. If you want to shine a light into these tunnels, consider donating to the Shine a Light Foundation. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more documentaries like this.
Huge thanks to MyHeritage for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to get the full DNA bundle, which includes the DNA
Wow.
kit, free shipping, and a 30-day free trial.
All right, y'all. Well, that was the underground city within Vegas, or the underground within the Vegas city. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Interesting look, interesting deep dive. I am your homie CC, aka your man's mind Vadon. More reactions on the way.